16.
Good evening, Multiverse, and welcome to another exciting episode of MNW Warzone. I'm your host, Warzone General Manager Jerry Aldini. And tonight, well, honestly, tonight we're kind of taking a week off from the Kings Road tournament. The final match of that tournament will be next week. And it will be the Ginger Boy Tommy Black versus the Vampire Lord Jean Tristan. And the winner will face the Blue Hood at Multimania for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. And that's not anything happening this week. So instead, in your main event, we are going to have a rematch from the Kings Road tournament when TJ the Mint Gable faces off once again with the Lucha legend El Albatros. Also, well, there's some issues going on with a pair of former Row Bros. That, of course, being Zeta and R. Sawyer. So they're going to have a match tonight. A tag match tonight. We know Sawyer will be bringing Malice, but who's Zeta going to bring? All that, and we are going to kick the show off with a very, very special moment as we made the decision to randomly choose who would be the two wrestlers to face off at Multivania for the vacated TTV Championship. And, I know a lot of people have been trying to figure out where's the hat? Where's the hat? The hat was a lie. The hat was a lie. I actually reached out to Caliburn from MNW Blast to set it up. So while everyone's looking for my hat, that I said it's Caliburn setting it up. So we're gonna go. Now, he warned me, it's going to come up on your screen. It's going to come up on my screen, too. He warned me that there was some budget constraints and that it wouldn't look flashy. And I'm like, all right, hey, as long as it works and as long as no one can interfere. So, Caliburn, if you could bring that up now, I'd appreciate it. And oh, here it comes. Here it comes, and wow, yeah. Oh, hey, it's spinning. It's like that's not flashy. All right. Well, let's see who the first contestant is. All right, it's going. It's going. Who's going to be the first one to get that shot at TTV Gold at Multivania, and it is going to be Theron Markov. Damn it! Wait, did he figure? Are there shenanigans? Are there? No. Oh God. He was crowing that he was going to go to Multivania for this. I need an acid. What the hell? Are we going to... Caliburn. Spin the thing again. I want to see who he's going to be fighting. There we go. Oh, come on. Ooh. Khan. Yeah, Khan would be good. How about, Lock-in. Nice. I don't care who. Just somebody. Come on, give me something good. Uncle Dunk. Uncle, listen to me. This is really important. Uncle, you've said that you are going to go full comedy on anyone who crosses you. Please do to Theron what Ignacio Cervantes did to our Sawyer. Make his life a living, screaming sitcom routine. Please, I'm begging you. Go forth and be goofy on his ass, Uncle Dunk. Oh, God. Oh, I'm hoping. And wasting no time, Markov, I didn't even have to touch the wheel. How do you feel about the words? Defame, disgrace, destroy towards that title. You haven't won it yet, Markov. You haven't won it yet. What is this? Yeah, fine. I got a personal message from Theron. Fine. Fine, Theron. I will let you... I'll find a spot in the show for you to go into the ring and crow about it. It's probably better than the alternatives. Anyway. What else do I have now? You know what? Speaking of in-ring, there is somebody who asked for some ring time, and you know my rule. A champion wants to come to the ring and address the crowd. I let a champion... what is it, Phyllis? Hang on. Hey, Phyllis, the show just started. What? Who? Oh, forgot. Already? But after all this... Look, I know they were in my... Yeah, go, Phyllis. Yeah, go to the... Get the cameras there? Great. Get in there. I need to... be able to see what's going on. So, Jack Abbott and Devin are fighting in the backstage area. They've been in my office all week. Jack wanting an opportunity since he beat Devin. Devin wanting a rematch. And apparently what I'm getting told is this is Devin attacked Jack. And now a shovel. Oh! This is not how the night was supposed to start. First, Theron Markov is going to face Uncle Dunk at Multivania for the TTV Championship, and then I was supposed to go to an in-ring segment, and these two get into this backstage. Oh, I thought for a minute we were going to get a shoot cutter. Oh, and the Scorpion has a little bit of sting. It is... Oh! Yeah, we are definitely seeing the complete meltdown of Shoot Nation. I think it's fair to say they are no longer a going concern as a team. And the furniture is suffering. I don't know what Devin was waiting on. I think he was mocking him. As these two go full brutality on each other. Bouncing off that beam. Oh, Devin gets reversed by Abbott. Oh, now he floats over and takes Abbott out at the knee. They are... there's... As I stated last week, there are few things as bitter as former partners turning on each other. I speak from personal experience. I'll never forget Apollo Storm, and I'll never forgive. Meanwhile, here they are. And up they go to the next floor. Oh! Right in the OSHA violations. And getting him in the Scorpion's tail, but this isn't a match. You're just beating the hell out of him. And stomp on the arm. And now getting him into a lock, but again, I think he knocked him out. Well, okay. They're still, well, okay. Some other people are going to scare. Looks like they're finally getting out of there. They're not done fighting. They're just taking it out of the backstage area. And right now, the camera crew is saying no longer our problem. All right. Fair enough. But it did look like Devin was getting the upper hand at the end, but who knows? Anyway, where was I? Oh, right. I was about to head to ringside because... we have a champion that wants to address the crowd. And when I say, and he's heading out because he's done waiting. I don't suppose I blame him. He is your multiversal heavyweight champion, the Blue Hood. And I can only imagine that what he wants to talk about, considering next week is the final round of the King's Road tournament, to determine his next opponent. Well, you know, they always say, be careful what you wish for. I had input into who would be going to Multivania. And now I look who it's going to be. It's either going to be Tommy Black or John Tristan. And I couldn't be happier. Oh, that's great news. A proper opponent regardless of who wins. Someone actually worth my time. I know everyone's giving Tommy Black shit, and you know what? I don't care. Because let's be honest. Tommy Black is not walking out of Multivania the champion. Although neither is Jean Tristan, for that matter. But what they are going to be is opponents of the proper level. Opponents that will give me the fight of my life. The fight I truly deserve. While that low-rent, carny hack Theron Markov is down in the TTV ghetto against a man who was living in a dumpster a year ago. And I'll be redefining MNW. I know everyone's saying, oh, it's the fourth age. It's the time of Zeta. Well, when I'm done, you're going to be saying, it is the age of the hood. Check your clock on that. All right, well, I guess he's happy. I mean, he did have input on the opponents, and he did pick some of the toughest people in the company. So you can't say he's ducking anyone. Well, folks, that's all good, but considering that we're nearly 20 minutes into the show, how about we get to our opening match? And this opening match, oh boy. It is one, we saw former partners in the backstage fighting in the form of Devin and Jack Abbott. We're going to see former partners later tonight fighting in a tag team match in the form of Zeta and R. Sawyer. And we're going to be having former partners. Well, I don't know, sort of former partners? It's really ambiguous, but we're about to see the last two men standing of the murder cave going in one-on-one action against each other. Let's head to ringside.
Your opening match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Grizzly Adam.
Grizzly Adams, former leader of the Four Horsemen, former member of the Faces of Fear, former leader of the Wild Boys, now coming down to face, I'm not even sure if it's a former friend or not. He was once known as the Harbinger of War And now he is coming here. And of course, he and Chaz have been talking about the end of days, which I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I have terrible, terrible suspicions.
And introducing their opponent, Chaz Lee.
And the other remaining member of the murder cave, the engineer Chaz Lee. We, of course, saw the final moments of the All-Father Arkolf. And now, and of course, we don't know, we haven't seen hide nor hair of Dr. Grimm in about a year. So this is what we have left. And these two have been talking about having a last stand against each other. No one's talked to me about anything resembling a retirement or anything, but they're having this match. Read into that what you will. And they're off. And Lee coming out strong. Not even using that hydraulic elbow. I don't know if that's a sense of honor, a show of respect, but I do know he's getting the drums of war beaten on his chest. And outside, pandemonium occurring. Oh! Superman punch from the mid-rope. And now working the knee of Adams. Oh, and a punch from Grizzly and the Grizz knee. And Grizzly fighting his way out. And now racking him up and hitting him with the Grizzly end. And again. And going for that pin. And Grizzly launching himself. And Lee back in the ring, practically mocking his former partner. Oh, and I hung out to dry. And Adams pulling up Lee and whipping him into the ropes. Duck, lift, kick. And Lee getting out. These two former compatriots of the Murder Cave are going at each other with great brutality. Pile bunker. It's getting brutal. And now, oh, slamming him. Lee trying to get Adams down. Adams trying to return to a vertical base. Looks like Lee has Grizzly on the back foot, or maybe I spoke too soon. And bringing him down. Grizzly trying to reverse the fortune of this match. Folks, this is your opening match of the night as we see a Grizzly end on the outside. Grizzly breaking the count. And up. Are we going to get it? Yeah. Pile bunker on the outside. And with Adams now down. Oh, Lee is setting up. One, two, three.
and your winner, Chad Lee.
And so the engineer is victorious, taking down his former partner. The question is, does this leave Chaz as the last man standing? Guess we're going to have to find out, but for now, it's time to move on. And fine, I'm going to... Sometimes it's easier just to let things happen. Sometimes, you know, just got to take it as it goes. And in this case, yeah, he's already heading down to ringside. Turn the cameras on. He is going to be one of your contenders at Multiverse for the TTV. It's Theron Markov. Oh, how sweet it is. Jerry, I didn't even have to touch the wheel. Fate itself decided Theron Markov, the man you tried to throw out with his fellow outlaws, is going to rise higher than ever before at Multiverse. Ha! Ha! And I can honestly say I didn't do a damn thing. The wheel chose. You just got to live with it. And now I got my shot at a big belt that can give me a big rise, and I assure you I am going to be the winner. I am going to walk out of Multiverse TTV champion. Then what it is, 7 defenses? Oh, shucks. I can do 7. You know what? I'll do them a 7 and a 7. I'll do 1 a week. I'll burn through it if I have to. Because I know that then gets me a shot at whoever walks out of Multiverse. Oh, now I want the blue hood to win. Because then I can get my hands on it. Uh-oh. He's not got music. But he does have style. It's Uncle Dunk. I mean, he's still, I think, technically Sir Uncle Dunk. He is former multiversal heavyweight champion and Theron's opponent at Multiverse for the TTV. Well, I guess if fair is fair, pardon the interruption, but I wanted to make sure we're clear on one simple fact there. I intend to keep this fair, so long as you do not disrespect me. I know that Jerry wanted me to make your life a goofy hell. I will refrain as long as we can keep this respectful. Respect? What have you done that deserves respect? Took you forever to get me my money. And then you had to go live in a dumpster, begging for scraps, even now. I mean, when's the last time you were on the show? So, you want respect? Respect my ass. Well, that was a choice. I wasn't going to make fun of you. I was going to be nice. I was going to be nice. Oh, cut the bullshit. You want this as bad as I do. Don't play this whole, oh, I'm a better man now. No, we're going to do this. And I already know I can whip your ass. I've done it before. So, you and me, I'm going to enjoy this. Well, I want you to keep in mind what recently happened to Ostoyev by the hands of Ignacio Cervantes, and I want you to understand I can do much better. I'm going to borrow a phrase from our old friend Aiden Zero. No. Let me stop you right there. Just meet me at Multivania and then give up so I can finally have my title and you don't have to get hurt so bad. And then we can both get on with our lives. I don't care what supposedly clever line you were going to say. Well, I was, it was something that Aiden said to me once. I'm going to shit in places that will leave you confused for the rest of your life. But, you're right. No, that's crass. No, I can do better. It'll be odd. There's a movie coming out. Coyote vs. Acme. I'm going to make that look like a documentary. Well, then, while that's being filmed, document this. Oh, he headbutted him. And here it comes. Remember, a lot of people think because Uncle Dunk went through a bad spot that he is, he is out of the game, out of practice. And I think the truth you're about to see is, no, he's just been doing his thing, getting ready. But now there's a title shot. There's Multivania. Last year's Multivania didn't go so great for Unkley. And maybe this year he can turn it around. Meanwhile, he's... Snake Eyes. I also, if you haven't noticed, right now, we basically have Unkley Dunk beating the hell out of Theron Markov. Oh, clothesline. And Unkley wants at him, and the ref is trying to keep him apart. Well, all I got to say is the last weekend in August is coming up mighty quickly. Also, tweeting out on social media, you have Nakano Kirishima going, old boss versus new boss. Kick his ass, new boss. Well, anyway, as determined by the spin of a wheel earlier today, folks, you just got a preview of your TTV match at Multivania. Oh, but you know what? We should probably... This is a wrestling show. We should get back to wrestling. And our next match... Look, I don't know what's going on right now completely with Nice Ice. Other than there seems to be something going on between him and Red Star Roman over on Flashbang. But for now... we're going to turn to another member of the ICC. And his matchup against somebody who wants to claim he's on a winning streak. But I checked with our statistician. He's not on a winning streak. Maybe that'll change tonight. I don't know. Let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Wonderball.
Wonderball, who had a good match recently, going up against the likes of Buck Bumble, and who apparently is thinking he is, apparently he's thinking he's going to Multivania. And I'll tell you right now, I don't have anything specifically on the card for him. But who knows? Maybe he'll impress me tonight. But he's got a he's got a long way to go because he's got to go up against this man.
And introducing their opponent, Larkin.
The best stand-up comedian to come out of the East German Super Soldier program. And earlier tonight, he did come up to me and tell me a joke. He said, whenever the cashier at the grocery store asks if he would like milk in a bag, he replies, "No, just leave it in the carton." I think that's Canadian humor. And so here we are, Larkin versus Wonderball. They're off. Oh! Trying to decide which one's going in the corner. And I'll give this right. Wonderball. Well, never mind. Just hoisting him by his head. I mean, Wonderball does like to do the submission move, ban this, so softening up the neck will help him. Meanwhile, Larkin decides to soften up his head with punches. And, 2, 3. And a side Russian leg sweep. Although Larkin told me when he does that, he wants me to call it a side German leg sweep. And breaking the count. And back in he goes, locking him up and hanging him out to dry. Oh, drop toe hold on the outside. And Larkin, was setting up for a DDT, instead gets slapped down by Wonderball. And, right on the shoulder. That's going to leave a mark. And a kick to the gut. Oh, was setting up for a that's the joke. And Lock-in didn't get it locked on because Wonderball figured out what was happening. And now Wonderball. Oh, well, he had some plan, and Lock-in decided, no. Or maybe, I guess in his case, it would be 9. Two. That bridging pin didn't last long. Now bringing Lock-in. Oh, and working the arm. And again, Lock-in not falling easily. And slamming Lock-in down, going up to the mid rope, sizing him up, jumping jawbreaker. And now going for the pin. 1, 2. And, oh, belly to belly. Working that arm. Again, potential setup for a ban this. And Lock. Oh, right in the back. Wonderball flipping him over again. Oh, going for the elbow strike, but Lock-in rolled out of the way. Oh, whoa, I think they're both a little punch drunk. We're missing each other there. But now Wonderball has been hung out to dry. Oh! Down goes Wonderball. Can Lock-in capitalize? Hammering blows. Oh, we're going for the trifecta. Oh! He hit the brick joke, but wasn't able to put him away. It's now the question, can Lock-in put away Wonderball, or will Wonderball be able to follow up his recent win with a victory over the member of the ICC? And working the arm again, looking like he is trying to set up for the ban this. Oh, and Lock-in surprisingly slippery for a big man. Oh! Lock-in busted open and looking like he wants to return some of the pain to Wonderball. They're just going back and forth. But I think both are a little gassed right now, if I'm being honest. Oh! Wonderball just hit Lock-In with his own move, the brick joke. And that kick out it too. Can definitely sense Lock-In getting a bit frustrated now. Bringing him up. And finally, that's the joke.
And your winner, Lock-In.
And Lock-In manages to bring down Wonderball. Victory goes to the International Combat Club. Well, folks, that takes care of that. It's already been a night. Multivania is right around the corner. You can feel everyone being a little antsy for it. But there's a person who, recently, he's gotten things he's wanted. He's always ready for a deal, and it looks like he's set his sights on a new target. Let's head to ringside and hear from Adrian Driscoll. Hey, y'all. It's old Adrian Driscoll. And I don't want to be a man to bring bad tidings. I really don't. I think of myself as a positive person, but I have to take exception with Hero Time. Hero Time, you made a recent, let's call it a declaration, that you're going to hold the tag titles, which you now hold hostage. And you say it's for the greater good, because you're going to clean up MNW, you're going to put down the bad people. And I got to call you out on that. I don't know what's going on lately with all this. Oh, I want to be righteous. Oh, I want to do good. Oh, I want to clean up heaven. No, this is wrestling. Forget your morality and come out here and be proper warriors. That's what we're here for. It's wrestling. I don't mean to raise my voice. Well, looks like he got somebody's attention. Because here comes the leader of Hero Time, Eustace J. Paragon. And let's hear, going to be interesting what Paragon has to say to Driscoll. You know what, Driscoll, I'm going to stop you. Because I know where this goes. You're going to You're going to call us out for the tag belts. And, well, there's a little problem with that. And that is, after everything you've done, who in their right mind would willingly tag with you? Oh, right, because I'm such a bad person. Ask Ignacio Cervantes how bad I am. Gave him exactly... He made a deal. He kept it. He got exactly what he wanted. I am a fair and proper man. And I do not like my reputation being besmirched. But, no, you go on. What are the moralizing you have for me? What I have... As I said, no one will willingly tag with you. And hero time, you understand what superhero means. It's our job to fight for justice, to take down the bad guys. And from where I'm standing, you're a pretty bad guy. Again with the moralizing. We're wrestlers. Here, I'll make you a deal. This is a simple deal. I'll put everything out in front. Let's have a match next week. And if old Adrian Driscoll wins, he gets to pick whoever he wants as a tag partner and challenge for the tag titles. See? Simple. No catches. Yeah, real simple. So, we have a match. You win, you get to pick anyone as your tag partner, and they got to tag with you. Well... I'll check with Jerry, but if he okays it, you know what? Yeah, because I would love to get my hands on you, so you've got a deal. Now, you see, that's so hard. Just make a bargain, and again, this isn't even one of my crazy, this isn't one of the deals where, oh, he's so mysterious. This is just a straightforward, I want to wrestle. And I want to wrestle you. And then I want to wrestle for the tag belts. Straightforward. I don't think anything involving you is ever straightforward, Driscoll. I remember what happened with the professional. I remember all of your other shenanigans. But in this case, if you play straight, I'll play straight. Now, you see, that's all I ever ask. Anytime I ever did these so-called shenanigans was when somebody was, just not being rude. Not coming forth and doing what they really wanted to do, which was make a deal. But I'm not even asking much from you. I'm just asking for a match. What could be simpler than that? Well, like I said, I don't think anything's that simple with you, but if it gives me a chance to get my hands on you and put you down like you deserve, then I think it's a small enough price to pay. But you better be ready. I've been doing this a long time. So, see you next week. Sure, why not? You know, we need some tag opponents. Maybe this will do it. I'm going to allow it. Leader of Hero Time agreed with Driscoll. I don't like getting involved in Driscoll's spooky shit. So, yeah. There we have it. So, next week, it is going to be Eustace J. Paragon versus Adrian Driscoll. And if Driscoll wins, he can choose anyone he wants on the roster to be his tag team partner for the Multiversal Tag Team Championship at Multivania. Why not? Well, I think that with that out of the way, there's only one thing to do now, and that is have our next match. And this one, I mean, this one is pretty straightforward. It's going to be two wrestlers wrestling a match. It might be a little bit of a well, I know who I'm rooting for in this one, but this could get a little crazy. Let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, registered and
representing OTP, it's Florida Man, registered Anon, and bearing the great question, what is this night gonna be like for his opponent? As he comes out looking to make a point, looking to grab a win, and looking to maybe determine what flavor his opponent's blood is. Which, considering his opponent,
and introducing their opponent, XR. Ooh.
and to face Florida Man, the Sith Lord, who apparently just got really interested in Dungeons and Dragons this weekend. Which makes me wonder how TPK feels about that, but that's a story for another day. Right now, we have XR coming out to face Anon in singles competition. And here we go. Feel the power of the dark side. Which I'm always surprised that that's what the dark side feels like. And, well, this is going to be interesting, to say the least. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's a Sith Lord. Folks, never underestimate registered Anon. And, oh! XR starting out with an arm drag. And up, Anon scooping him, and breaking him over his knee and tossing him. And another slam down. And he was going for some kind of gut wrench. Oh, reversed and reversed again. And out goes Anon. And here it goes now. Oh, back. Whoa. Blows. Oh, and a kick to the gut. Anon has no intention of going down easy. And as they battle on the outside, we're up to a 6 count and they're still on the outside. Anon back in the ring, XR right after him. Whoa! Oh! Yep, XR, that's what that feels like. And XR going for the pin. Oh. And Anon going for the pin. Going up top. Oh, incident report. Sort of. More importantly, oh, I thought he was going for the bloody end. And a Sith Lord has been hung out to dry. Oh, the bloody waltz! And going for the pin. And out. It is time for the Force will set you free. Oh, dropping it down. Is that what they mean by a base drop? In that bear hug. Coon getting out. And now Anon trapped in a corner, or not as trapped as he might have looked. I think that was more of a traditional incident report. Oh!
And your winner registered. And
Oh, and the ref's like, I'm out of here. And there you have it. Victory for registered Anon. Although, looks like I got a social media message from XR Coon's faction mate. The one and only Jaunt Tristram. Since you love Dungeons & Dragons that much, I'll give you a freebie. Look up Domains of Dread for me if you like to know where I come from. Look, that did, JJ, my son, does that. I'm still having people trying to explain to me how it applies to TPK. As for Domains of Dread, I don't get involved in Mad Jack's stuff. He's Flashbang's problem. But if that's where you come from, wait, are you close to Mad Jack? Guess I never thought to ask that before. Anyway, with that out of the way, folks, we still have some crazy matchups to go through tonight, including your main event, TJ the Mint Gable in a rematch against El Albatross. But before we can get there, it's time for a commercial break. Because we are a business, we have to pay the bills. And so with all of that, we're going to take a short commercial break. And when we come back, a very interesting wrestler has asked for a very interesting tune-up match. Who, what, and why? You'll have to wait until after the break. See you in a few.
Don't you just hate it when you're in a great one-on-one match going up for a fly-high-end moonsault when you totally miss and eat more turnbuckle than a ravenous George the Animal Steel? Then you, my friend, might need to get your eyes checked. Hi, I'm former professional wrestler Dr. See It Coming, and we here at Eye to Eye Optometrists specialize in glasses, contact lenses, and overall eye health for the wrestling impaired. Our flexible, one-of-a-kind contact lenses are guaranteed to fit all sizes and be a comfort fit even as you get your eyes poked out by your mortal enemy. We even have some eyewitnesses to testify how great these eyes are. Mr. Simon the Psycho, what do you think of your new contact lenses? Oh, God! Oh, there goes our new intern. Ha ha! Come on down and book an appointment with Dr. Seared Coming, and you and I will see eye to eye.
Sup, dudes? Do you want to look as gnarly as one of your favorite wrestlers on show who's holding one of the world titles from MNW? Well, you totally can, without even leaving your couch at Totally Tyler's Titles. For only $39.99, you too can own a complete replica of one of MNW's famous titles, like the MNW World Heavyweight Championship, the Tag Team, the Nexus Titan, the Interdimensional Championship, dude. So you can show up to your parents and show how gnarly you are, or you could secretly try and claim that you're formerly the title champion holder by holding a knockoff title. So come on down to Totally Tyler's Titles, where you can be a title holder today. No official MNW wrestlers are allowed to hold the titles if they're a replica, unless you want to talk to Jim in the back. What are you, blind, Rev? He clearly went for a roll-up reverse coil. This just can't be happening. This is some bull!
Is this you? Well, even if it isn't, I'm sure many of you have met these kinds of people, just marking up the walls of your favorite shows. Don't worry, we have the solution. With the Mark Manager. Yes, with the Mark Manager, we clean up the big marks, small marks, marks you didn't realize that were there, and marks that have always been there. We've even updated our product to help you clean off the toughest of marks.
Of course he was gonna lose the championship. If you'll look at my 42-page blog from last week, we can clearly see that the producers were going to have him. Hey, what are you doing? Ah!
So sign up and get your Mark Manager today. And remember, with a little bit of, any mark is manageable.
Fuck, it went up my nose!
Hey baby, it's me, Suplex Sam, and I'm here to tell you about my brand new experience, baby. On the Suplex Express, we're serving up hot dishes and hot meals for all your homies. It's time for Suplex Sam, the soup made for me, baby. Sam I am. Tired of your lunches being soupless? Don't worry, baby. Suplex Sam's got you covered. We got all the flavors. Wonton Wilson's, the beef drippings, the Doctor of Alphagetti, and the VI Pheromone. And of course, the signature soup, the Plex, so you can have your Suplex any day, anytime with yours truly, baby. So come on down to the Suplex Express and get yourself a can of Suplex Sam.
Are your heebies a jeebies? Are your ants in your pants? Do you get the butterflies in your stomach when you have to go up against a 400-pound, muscle-bound murder man who's trying to beat you in the ring? Don't worry, we have the solution for you. From the makers of the laxative product Let It Go comes the anti-anxiety medication F It All. That's right, with a big old scoop of F It All, you too can get yourself relaxed before any situation. Hand-picked and freshly squeezed from the teats of Tibetan relaxation monks. It comes with absolutely no long-term side effects. No, not at all. Yes, the anti-anxiety can make you stand up and say, F it all.
Warning, this product may contain extreme doses of caffeine and methamphetamine. If consumed by more than one human, those two humans may or may not cause to duel or explode. And this product is dairy-free.
High Flyer Airlines is the leading air carrier for all professional wrestling. We customized our planes to fit the biggest of egos. With fine velvet and leather seats, a custom-made full banquet by Chef Manatee, and a working vocal booth, so you can make your promos while you're on the go.
Wait a minute, this isn't a bathroom!
High Flyer Airlines. We're leading the air in wrestling care.
I'm stuck inside the booth!
Introducing Mizuki and Nero action figure dolls with intense hand-holding couple action, maximum lewdness. Watch the world's deadliest power couple have intense action conversations.
Honey, did you take out the dog today? I ate the dog! Very good.
Oh yeah! Push the buttons on the back of both action dolls to get both of them to be the parents of Earth. The new Mizuki and Nero action figure dolls. Each sold separately, but then put together as a couple.
And we're back. Folks, there's been some things happening lately that I've been curious about. Maybe I'll get some answers after this match, because I got a request for a tune-up match from a very interesting person to ask for one. I think I get it. But to make sure I get it, we're going to go to ringside right now.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing Crumb.
there he is, the living nightmare, Necrom, going up against a local talent. Necrom asked for a tune-up. Now, the only thing I can think of is he recently was lamenting the fact that he lost a match against Leon Arcaster. And as he said, nothing against Leon, but that he feels maybe it's time to consider if he's gotten a little complacent. We did not get so far to using the S word. But for now, it is Necrom versus this guy. And apparently this guy, I don't know if I quite get this name. He is Assault Uncle. And here we go. And immediately Necrom scoops up his opponent and hangs him out to dry. And Necrom. And on the ropes. And out goes Assault Uncle. And Necrom T-posing on the apron. Oh, and over he goes. Apparently you do not T-pose on Assault Uncle. And back into the ring he goes. And Necrom slamming him down. Oh, right in the back of the neck. And, pushed off by Assault Uncle. And, oh, bring in the pain. And with those headbutts, and what's he got planned here? Oh, just wrenching the neck. Oh, and now Necrom has been hung out to dry. And, oh, going for a splash, but Necrom rolls out of the way. Oh, hitting him with a clothesline. Salt Uncle assaulting Necrom. And whipped into the ropes. Oh, uppercut. Oh, whoa. Necrom gets the upper hand, and suddenly something's happening at the entrance, top of the ramp. But apparently it was somebody's idea of a shenanigan. I would not shenanigan the living nightmare, but that's just me. Oh, wrench in the arm. Throwing Necrom down past the Spanish announce table. Up to a 6 count, and Assault Uncle is being assaulted himself. Necrom hoisting him over. Necrom is not going to let this go to a count out. He's going to finish it in the ring. And going for a pin.
And your winner, Necrom.
And their victor, the living nightmare. Wait, what's he? Necrom pointing out to the crowd. But look, he's calling. Wait, he's calling over to the. Oh, he asked for a microphone. Of late, I have been given to self-reflection. I know what I need to do to both elevate myself within MNW and the need for a proper opponent for which to challenge myself to be better. Leon Arcaster taught me that I am as a mere man. And that was a good lesson. But what it taught me was I need to be more. I need a monster to slay if I am to ascend. And I, as the living nightmare, can think of no better monster than the previous nightmare, the constant nightmare, the Nightmare Project. Con. Well, looks like he was heard. Say his name and he appears in your nightmares. The Nightmare Project Con. Nightmare. Meeting with Nightmare. Well, this will be interesting. I cannot wait to hear what Con has to say. Necrom, I need to warn you, if you go down this path, I am a beast built for battle that no mere human can comprehend. That is irrelevant, Con. I don't care about that. But what I need is a fierce enough match at Multivania to push myself beyond the realm of a normal mortal man. Intriguing. You certainly have picked the right subject for that goal. But this is Multivania. No mere match will do if you truly want elevation. I have built myself by not shrieking from challenges, not going after the weak. I want to face the mighty. And I have learned from Leon Arcaster that I need to be mightier yet. You are fitting. This is intriguing, but needs proper care. Give me 1 week to consider. Not the match, that sounds good, but the type. I see. You're right. A simple wrestling match would not be sufficient. If I am to push myself, if I am to become a true nightmare, I need to be taken to the nightmare's realm. Good. You understand. So, Necrom, I will consider what is truly appropriate. What will make or break you. That is exactly what I ask. Do not go easy on me. Do not for an instant consider mercy. Bring me through the gates of hell. Oh, I would consider nothing less. It is refreshing to face someone who understands what is at stake, who understands the fate they are choosing and embraces it. Okay. Pete, make sure there's a space on the Multivania card. We're gonna have a nightmare versus nightmare match. What kind of match? I don't know. I guess we'll find out next week. Oh, boy. For now, well, we still have some matches to get through. And this next one, there was some recent events that have thrown some wrenches, perhaps tossed by some monkeys into some gears involving, well, that resulted in the fact that Darren Markoff is going to Multivania to face Uncle Dunk for the TTV Championship because it got taken off of our Sawyer by the machinations of his former Bro Zeta. And before I go further on that, we do have a social media post straight from the living, no, not the living nightmare, sorry, the nightmare. I have too many nightmares. This is Khan saying, convene the Council of 13 we have planning to. Wait, are you talking about the 13 people who live in dimly lit rooms and secretly rule the world? I didn't know you were part of that. Isn't that the fraternity that Dr. Caliban belongs to? Never mind. Anyway, Sawyer made a post oddly thanking people because it released him from the nightmare of being tormented by Ignacio Cervantes. But we got a response from that, or he got a response from that from Zeta. We happened to get our hands on a copy. Let's hear what Zeta had to say to our Sawyer.
Thank me? Thank me? Oh, you do not get to spin this like I did you some kind of favor. I ripped that belt away from you because you did not deserve it. As far as I'm concerned, you don't deserve a goddamn thing. Well, seeing as you're so grateful and you've got nothing else planned for Multivania, how about I go ahead and cash in my match? Because right now, nothing matters to me more than getting you in my hands. No title belt is worth shit to me. You've gotten 2 wins over me, so how about I not only even those numbers up, but I make sure you never, ever think that you're bigger than my left lug nut. Jerry, I'm cashing in my match for a scrap yard brawl. Loser leaves Warzone.
So as you can imagine, that is a major shakeup, but totally within Zeta's rights. And we did get a response from Sawyer.
So, we're going there then, are we? We're going there. You know, Robo, there was a time when we were inseparable. We, the weapons of mass destruction, a tag team that won the Multiversal and the tag team titles. A team that made promises to each other to always be there for the other, through thick and thin. You have been there for me, Robro. You have been there for me when I failed. You have been there for me when it came to the whole HR Sawyer incident. And I have been there for you. I have rebuilt your arms. I rebuilt your spine and your shattered mind. I have rebuilt you from the ground up more times than you would like to admit, all because of our bond. And I thought that after Future Shock, after Multivania, even after you tried to screw with a match that I had against Graven Allen, that you might have learned that fighting your Robro is not the thing to do. But I guess you taking the place of Arkoff has gone to your head. I guess the power has shifted who you are. Because all I see is a bitter, jealous, grandstanding hot-dogging prima donna that can't stand the accomplishments that I have done. I haven't seen you fight for Malice to have a multiversal heavyweight championship match. I haven't seen you stand up for him when Uncle cheated to win. I haven't seen you try to teach others and improve them through adversity. No, I see a bitter bot that can't stand that I have started to do things that he hasn't. You can't accept that I'm better than you, and you're not the ace of MNW anymore. We built this company together, and now you're trying to burn this bridge between us. So let's burn it together then. Let's get nuts. Let's tear the whole place down around us. Because if you're going to remove one of the main attractions to Warzone, then don't expect it to be an easy fight.
Well, you heard it. So we're going to have a match. Not that match. That'll be Multivania. You heard it. At Multivania. R. Sawyer versus Zeta in a scrapyard brawl match. Loser leaves Warzone. But tonight, they're going to have tag action. Who's their partners? Well, we could probably guess Sawyer's, but Zeta, who's going to team with Zeta? Let's head to ringside and find out.
The following is a tag match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, coming to the ring, Sasquatch Wing.
Well, there's a little bit of logic here. Sasquatch Wing will fight Malice at Multivania for his Underworld Championship. So this match is going to be a preview of 2 Multivania matches.
And introducing their tag team partner, Zeta.
And he is the ace of MNW. And I guess now the harbinger of the 4th age. He is the reason that Theron Markov is still a member of this company and thus going to Multivania. And I guess he wants to balance the books by removing his one-time Robro from Warzone.
And introducing their opponents, the main event match.
There you have it, folks. The main event mix, also known as Meme, are Sawyer and Malice, both of whom will have matches at Multivania versus these two. Malice going for the Underworld Championship, Sawyer Scrapyard Brawl. And fighting for his Warzone career. What happens to the fourth age if Zeta moves over to Flashbang? As they come in, so we have 3 bots and a Sasquatch. And we do have, of course, with Malice and Squatch, the question of what is superior? Beast or machine? Muscle or hydraulics? And we're off. And we are starting off with Sawyer and Squatch. And now Zeta. And here's the grudge. Zeta versus Sawyer. 1 point inseparable Robros. Now, bitter rivals. And Zeta coming in, but Sawyer with the defense. This is a hard one. Folks, these two know each other so very well. Whipped into the corner, wrong part of town, and tag, double team from Squatch and Zeta. And going for a pin. Kick out at 1. And another tag to a double team. 3D. Well, kind of 3D. Hot tag. And now Malice and Zeta. Again, former members of Meme. Stunner. And, here it comes. Courtesy of Malice. Malicious intent on Zeta. But manages to bring in Squatch instead because he malicious intented him over to his own corner. And the brutality, these two facing at Multivania for the Underworld Championship, and I almost feel that's secondary to their attitudes towards each other, but Squatch now in the wrong part of town and getting double teamed. As Sawyer now brings the pain to Squatch. And Snake Eyes! And again, going for a pin. 2. Kick out at 2. Sawyer is not giving up. It is up to a 6 count as Sawyer dances on the outside, gets out of there. Squatch goes on the outside, back in. Oh. And now both back in the ring. I think, yep, advantage right now to Squatch as he hangs Sawyer out to dry. And Snake Eyes! And up, going for a spin. And Sawyer again in a pinning predicament, courtesy of Squatch, but broken up by Malice. And Sawyer looking to see if he can take advantage. And again, not a 3 count. Oh! Malice coming in hard on Squatch. And oh, hanging up in the corner post. But in comes Zeta after Malice. And Snake Eyes. Oh! And getting that neck breaker on him. 1. And that's it, just 1. And with that, getting the hot tag to Sawyer. Floating over and taking him out at the knee. And Sawyer in the wrong part of town. And getting that in. Sawyer not giving up. And, all right, with that, we have the red comet connecting on Sawyer. Could this be it? Instead, he's tagging in Squatch for a double team. Alley-oop. And down goes both Sawyer and Malice, courtesy of Sasquatch Wing. And we are up to a 6 count, but both back in the ring. Oh, Sawyer, I thought was in trouble, but instead reverses it on Squatch. And in comes Malice. One, and only a 1 count on Squatch. And, oh! And a 1 count. And Sawyer and Zeta and Sawyer rightly have been focused a lot on each other. And Zeta in the corner, fighting off Malice. And rolling Zeta over, going for the pin, but here comes Squatch. And Squatch trying to go for grab a tag, but Malice blocks Zeta from getting it. And just basically trying to choke the life out of his former row bro. And oh, I think there's a coolant leak. And Squatch hoisting him up, and driving him down. Bringing him up again, and discus punch. And Squatch looking like he's in a rough spot. Receiving end of multiple blows from unmitigated Malice. And rolled over by Sawyer. 1, 2, broken up by Zeta. And chop.
And your winners, the main event match.
Well, Sawyer and Malice did it in this preliminary matchup towards Multivania. Will this momentum carry them to the big show? And folks, that was just your penultimate match of the night. We still have the main event to go. TJ the Mint Gable versus El Albatros. Before we get there, we have one more thing we have to do, because as was stated, next week is going to be the final match of the Kings Road tournament to determine who will go to Multivania to face the Blue Hood. And we're going to head to ringside to hear from one of those wrestlers now. He is the Ginger Boy, Tommy Black. Right. So, everyone keeps getting in my face, saying that I am being a pretty, pretty little princess, getting everything handed to me by Daddy MNW. Well, that's just shite. So apparently I need to prove that I've earned my place in MNW as champion, as a warrior. And now look, I still hate what happened between Gable and I. And that hurts more than anything, because I've earned everything I've gotten in MNW. None of this bullshit about people handing me. No one's ever handed me a damn thing in my life. And like I said, Gable, A, I hope you win tonight. B, when I win the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship, guess what, mate? I'm giving you the first crack. And speaking of his opponent at next week, the Vampire Lord, Jean Tristram, Jaunt. Well, let's see what Tristram has to say. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, Tommy, that I'm coming out here to poo-poo on the idea that you earned everything, and frankly, that's not what's going to happen. Because I share the same sentiment as you do. You did earn your spot, as have I. For I, too, am a warrior, and I'm willing to do whatever it is to win. Well, ain't that just peachy, Jaunt? So what does that mean now? Does this mean you and I are best mates? Does this mean we're buds? Does this mean we're going to have a friendly match next week? Is that what you're trying to sell me? Oh dear, no, not at all. No, we're definitely not friends. Common ground does not mean that. It means I understand. It also means that I swear that I am going to come at you with everything I have, even the Crimson Right. I don't know where this Crimson Right shite came. Everyone has always called it the Bladoken, and that's what it is. And you know what? Yeah, that's right. Vampire, make me bleed. See how that's gonna go for you, mate. Just see. Oh, Tommy, I intend to. And And I want to be clear on this point. I intend to savor every last drop. You get power from bleeding, but I will get my power from your blood. So it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Now, it's double-edged something, that's for sure. But I'll tell you what. Do it. I fucking dare ya. And when you've gotten into the shite, when you realize the mistake you've made, just remember it was your own damn fault. Oh, I don't do recruit. You're mistaking me for others. No, I don't blame others for my mishaps. I don't blame others for that which I brought upon myself. And I'm also, it won't be an accident. I'm telling you what my intent is. I am a very up for an honest vampire. Well, then I'm going to honestly do what comes best to me, which is headbutt! Well, and they're off. I mean, in a way, this is what both of them wanted. Now, there was the declaration of intent. They're going to fight. They're going to give it all. Only one of them is going to walk out next week as the victor, and the opponent for the blue hood at Multivania. And oh, down he goes. Tommy wants to get him out of the way, wants to go at him, but the ref has stopped this for now. Well, folks, that'll be next week. And while we've got that happening, we've got a message on social media from Sasquatch Wing saying Malice must keep focus on Multivania to have slim chance of winning. That is when Malice will face the mighty beast on his own. And that's coming up fast. Last weekend in August. And it will be a night, a weekend to remember. But now we need to get ready for our main event. But before we do that, we've got some messages to hear from. A teammate of each person in our main event had a message this week. Let's start with Ignacio Cervantes.
Hello, Multiverse. It's been a while. In order to make a good shepherd's pie, you need some meat and potatoes. If not, the fault is not in our stars, but in ourselves.
He's getting weirder. Well, then let's hear from the absolute units, Forrest T. Wade.
What is the difference between a good man and a bad one? Well, to paraphrase, if a man has you entirely at his mercy, then you should hope like hell that that man is a bad man. Because the bad, they like power. They like power over people. And they want to see you in fear. They want you to know that you're going to suffer. So they'll talk. They'll gloat. They'll watch you squirm. They live for that moment of your utter despair. So yes, hope like hell that they are a bad man. Because a good man will handle you accordingly and walk away with hardly a word. Remember that the next time you think about jumping someone.
Of course, a reference to what happened during TJ Gable's last match in the Kings Road tournament when the Absolute Units were jumped by Los Villanos Ingobernable. And a lot of that leads right into this very match. Both wrestlers have demanded it. They want a rematch. Let's see how that goes. Let's get ready for your main event. Say it with me, folks. Let's do this.
The following match is scheduled for one fall and is your main event. Introducing first, DJ the Mint Gable.
Former Multiversal Heavyweight Champion. Member of the Absolute Unit. He was having a match with Tommy Black in the Kings Road tournament and looked to be winning when it was revealed that Los Villanos Ingobernable was attacking the Absolute Units backstage. And Gable chose family over glory and went to hell.
And introducing their opponent,
And the leader of Los Villanos Ingobernable, El Albatros himself, a former Multiversal Heavyweight Champion, who took the belt off of Gable with a Mega Money in the Big Bank cash-in. And now looking for payback after Gable knocked him out of the Kings Road tournament. And he basically takes exception to being bested by Gable. But things honestly haven't quite been going Alba's way of late. And as he claims that he's looking to beat Gable and reignite his fire. And here we go, folks. This is your main event. And the Lucha Legend coming out strong, looking to take down the Mint. And Alba was about to get a series of blows, but was able to force Gable off. And, oh, going for a pin. And a kick out at 2. And whipped into the ropes. Oh, duck. And, oh, elevated punch. And, oh, splash from all the way uptown. Gable bringing the pain to Alba. Gable back in, Alba coming in quickly, not wanting to get counted out. And Alba now dominating Gable. Oh, what a chop across the chest. Snapping the head. And working the arm now. Up top and oh, leg drop from all the way uptown. And they kick out at 2. Alba not able to put down Gable. And oh! Alba looking to push an advantage. And there's a kick. And oh, Luthez press on the outside. Oh, against the ring post. And bringing him down.
And your winner, El Albatross.
Well, there it is, folks. El Albatross has taken the victory. I guess for him, it probably feels like a modicum of revenge. But I have a feeling Gable may have a different thought. But for now, he is victorious in your main event. But next week, folks, next week, we know we are getting the finale. The final match of the Kings Road Tournament. Will it be Tommy Black? Will it be Jean Tristamand? Khan will let Necrom know what match style they will be having at Multivania. All that and so much more, but for now, we are out of time. Thank you all for joining us tonight here on MNW Warzone. Make sure to check out our sister show, Friday Night Flashbang, and join us next week for more wrestling action as we are on the road to Multivania. Until then, I've been your host, Jerry Aldini. Good night.